What's going on, family? You know, back when I was in school, they taught us about Dr. Martin Luther King. They taught us about the civil rights movement, but they never really got in depth. They really didn't go deep. That's what I mean. And that's for us to find out for ourselves, for those that are interested. And what I mean by that, they told us that freedom was with chains, that we had to break chains. They told us that freedom is when you have peace. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. True freedom is when you have all of that, but at the same time, is when you have that true relationship with God. When you have that true relationship and knowing who you are and where you're going. True freedom is within, because you have to be willing to sacrifice and you have your time focused when you really want freedom, when you really want real success, people, when you really want that spiritual connection with our Father. You really have to make sacrifices at times. Take an hour a day out of your day, or even 10 minutes. It doesn't matter how much time, but what I'm saying to you, true freedom is within. You have to be physically, mentally, and as I said, have that spiritual connection. And if you really want it, if you really want that freedom, take the time to get to know who our Father is, as well as take the time for yourself of getting to know who you really are and what your purpose is. Just watch this. Hey everybody, it's your boy Kasim, aka Showtime, here at Black Power Rise. You know, something struck my mind this whole weekend, and I want to share that. By the way, I hope everyone out there is safe. Out here where I'm at, we had a big blizzard, but we're survivors. And as I was saying now, I want all of you guys to really understand where I'm coming from when I talk about freedom. Because true freedom, yes, it's having that spiritual connection with God. But most importantly, it's about having that knowledge. Having that knowledge of knowing where you want to go. Having that knowledge of knowing what do you want to do with yourself. On top of that, having that knowledge of having a plan and executing that plan. Meaning you have to be an action taker. It is 2026, y'all. We're still in the first quarter. So I want all of you out there watching this to be action takers. I have a new novel coming out. Besides the one Pure Evil when Cities Collide. But I have another one coming out. Because it's for you guys. What I'm saying is true freedom is having that knowledge, family. And when you have that knowledge of knowing who you are, knowing what it is you want, knowing what your gift is and what you're creative about, I promise you, you will feel very well and you'll be wanting to share with others because you're so excited. So once you know where you're going, what it is you want, family, nobody can stop you. Came from, family, let me be very clear. We are some brilliant people. So don't let nobody out here dictate or tell you otherwise. We are all gifted out here, family. I want you all to put that in the comments. We are all gifted out here. And by the way, share with your friends and family about Black Power Rise. And hit that like and subscribe button. So, as I was saying, we are all gifted out here, people. It's up to you to tap into that gift. It's up to you to discover that brilliance that you have, because God has blessed all of us out here. Everyone on this planet is gifted. And it's because before slavery, people, before the civil rights movement, before all the wars that we done had to fight, we built civilizations out there. Again, once you have that knowledge and read your Bible and study it, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Pyramids out there, people. I say that again. We engineered pyramids. We studied astronomy out there. Trade systems that study contents, people. Centuries of things being exploded, things being taken from us, things that we built that were taken from us. So what I'm saying is, we are brilliant people out there. I love it when people get together and, collaborate with each other. And shout out to Miss Woods also. I had a meeting this past Friday and got some real good knowledge from a beautiful sister. And at the same time, I'm applying that knowledge. So this is what I mean for all of you out there watching this here at Black Power Rise. Once you get knowledge about something, you have to apply it. If you want to be successful, you have to take charge, people. If you something you really want out there, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. On top of that, you have to know where you're going. And if you don't, it's all right, because you can always go to God, people. So do not get overwhelmed whatsoever. Do not get overwhelmed of what I'm saying to you. Again, you can go to God. And shout out to Uncle Eka also. He ordered this for me, my grandmother, and some other friends of mine on our family prayer line. But shout out to him. Brilliant young man. At the same time, he's another one that I get knowledge from, and I apply it, people. And it's something that he said to me I'm going to share with you all, but not today. But what I'm saying is, do not be afraid to even ask for advice from people that's doing better than you or know more than you, because we do not know everything, people. It was only one perfect human being, and that was Jesus Christ. So what I'm saying to you, when you learn from others, apply what you have learned. On top of that, know what it is you're going for, people. In slavery, we innovated. I'll say that again. Even in slavery, we innovated. We were still out there busting our asses and working. And shout out to our ancestors for building a way and making a way for us. We built wealth, people. So again, freedom is knowledge, everyone. You got Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves. But again, she had the knowledge God gifted her of leading those other people out there to freedom. Hey, freedom is knowledge. That's because we built banks, we built businesses, people. And that's something that we can do to this day. On top of that, we have even AI even making it faster for us out here. You have things, and me personally, I was against AI when it first started, because I said it's taken away from people's creativity. But no, I can admit when I was wrong. At the same time, it advances everyone. So you can be even more creative and just get the work done faster. But me, I'm old school. I just like typing. At the same time, I love designing because I went to school for it. So what I'm saying is, people, every time technology changes, we get better and we get better and better and better at it. So again, freedom is knowledge, people. But you have to be willing to get that knowledge. You have to be willing to have that spiritual connection with God. You have to be willing to be open-minded. And if it's something you don't know, do not be afraid to go to the next person and ask for advice or ask, can you help me? People may be too busy, but at least you tried, because that one person, out of that one person, 100 more people may come and ask you, or if not ask you, come help you. That's God blessing you, people. Remember that one no out of 10 will be 9 yeses. So do not let one person discourage you, people. You got to keep moving forward. And I always say this: God moves forward, people. He doesn't move backwards. So that's where you should be moving forward. The term before about knowledge is power. Well, power has never been just about money. Power has never just been about you having money and these material things out here. Power has been about us collaborating, working together, and building things, people. Power is within our minds, people, also. But again, you have to apply it. Power is learning how wealth operates. Power is learning what to do with your money when you have it. Learning when to invest in the assets. That's another thing I'm going to talk about, but not today, people. So, what I'm saying to you, knowledge is power. It's a reason why people used to say that. When I was younger, I didn't pay it no mind. I just used to hear it all the time. My mother would always say that. But at the same time, what I'm saying to you, you have to share that with your kids. You have to share that with your younger siblings. And at the same time, the reason why I say that, because they're going to be looking at you for advice. You know, it hit me when my Uncle Edgar had said to me, I'm going to be bringing a lot of people to Christ. I didn't know he looked at me like that. But again, he sees something in me that I don't. And I got to thank the man above for that. So again, everyone, hit that like and subscribe button here at Black Power Rise. It helps the channel. At the same time, share with your friends and family. So, what is true freedom, people? In my opinion, true freedom is us having to be able to walk outside and collaborate with one another. Let's build back Black Wall Street. You know, I see sometimes lately I've been seeing a whole lot of black businesses out there. A whole lot of people collaborating and working together out there. And again, I've always said this also. You got to surround yourself with these type of people. You got to surround yourself with the people that's in your field. At the same time, do not be afraid to step outside of your field and get knowledge, people. Because with AI, every day something new is building. Every day something new is being built out there, everyone. So let's all keep learning. Let's all keep rising, people. This your boy Kasim here at Black Power Rise. Let's get it. So when I'm talking about knowledge is power, I'm not just talking about wealth and material things, people. I'm not just talking about money, people. I'm talking about your brilliance. I'm talking about your mind. I'm talking about the gift God has given you, people. But you got to be able to use that gift. You've got to be able to discover that gift. You've got to be able to not be ashamed to use that gift whatsoever. Do not be embarrassed about using that gift. Do not be afraid and think about what the next person's going to say about you. Because my thing is, you're not here to impress people on earth. But for those that you do impress and they come to you for advice, that's a blessing from God. And believe me, there's going to be people that come to you advice. Because as my boy Kali would say, people were watching you. So at the same time, you have to be willing to help people out here. You have to be willing to help yourself out here. This is knowledge is power, everyone. This is the reason why I say knowledge is power. And this is the reason why I'm agreeing with people when they say that. So again, this your boy Kasim here at Black Power Rise. I'm out.